welcome to the deep dive. So you're probably using AI tools, right? Like ChatGPT.
Yeah, they're everywhere now.
They're incredible, definitely. But there's this really insightful document from Mike Said called The Shift Lens.
Yes, I know the one.
And it basically argues that most of us, well, we're kind of missing the point. We're not using these tools to their full potential.
Right. People often treat it like just a faster search bar.
Exactly. Mike calls it Google on steroids. We're using these really powerful things, but maybe using them poorly.
That really hits the nail on the head. You know, if you feel like you're just drowning in information but starving for clarity, well, you're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike's work points out that the real need isn't just, more answers. It's asking better questions.
Better questions.
Yeah, questions that actually help us think differently, not just fetch information faster.
Mm-hmm.
That's where AI can really change things for us.
Okay, so that's our mission for this deep dive then. How do we actually shift that perspective?
How do we move beyond the basics?
Right. Using ChatGPT not just as a shortcut, but more like a strategic partner to get to that higher level thinking, clearer decisions, smarter planning.
And it's not about complex prompt engineering, is it? That whole meticulous crafting.
No, not really. It's more what Mike calls perspective engineering, like fundamentally reframing how you think with the AI.
Changing the interaction itself.
Exactly. And the great thing is you don't need to be some tech whiz to do it. It's all about how you frame the conversation.
It's accessible.
So how do we actually do this perspective engineering? Mike's document lays out 7 really powerful conversation starters. They sort of build on each other.
Guides you through.
Yeah. Let's dive into the first one, the role reversal engine.
This one's brilliant, especially if you feel a bit stuck or you're not sure where to start.
How does it work?
It's simple, really. You just ask ChatGPT, take the role of a world class, and you insert the expert, like strategist or marketer, whatever you need, and walk me through how you'd approach this.
Okay.
Not just what to do, but how you think, decide, and act at each stage.
So it's about the thinking behind the actions.
Exactly. You're not just copying steps. You're trying to internalize how an expert thinks. It shifts your own mindset,
Yeah.
from just learning to actually thinking like a leader in that situation.
I like that. Okay, so you've got the expert mindset. What about your own ideas, if they're a bit rough?
That's where the thought refiner comes in. Perfect for that.
Okay.
If you've got, say, a raw idea, something half-formed, you tell the AI, here's a raw idea I'm working on. Refine it like a top-tier founder under pressure.
Under pressure, nice.
Make it smarter, sharper, and more impactful. It sort of forces you to cut through the noise, get to the core, make it punchy, turns a scribble into something almost pitch-ready.
Sharper, smarter, faster. Okay, that makes sense. Then what? Number 3.
Number 3 is the blind spot detector. Super important. We all get tunnel vision with our own plans.
Oh, yeah. Guilty as charged.
Right. So this prompt is like a pre-mortem, you ask. What are the biggest blind spots, risks, or weak spots in this approach?
Okay.
And how would a seasoned pro anticipate and solve them? It's basically like buying insurance for your idea, a reality check.
Anticipate and solve. I like that proactive element. Okay, number 4.
The mental model generator. This one's about thinking long-term, beyond just the single problem you're facing right now.
So not just an answer, but a framework.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You ask, turn this idea into a repeatable mental model I can apply in other projects or decisions. Help me see the pattern, not just the example.
Patterns, not examples.
Because, specific answers fade, but a good mental model, that sticks. You can reuse it, teach it, scale it up.
Makes sense. Build reusable thinking tools. Okay, number 5.
Clarity splitter. This is key for communication, especially if you need to explain something complex to different people.
Yeah. Talking to different audiences.
Precisely. You ask, explain this concept in 2 ways. First, like, I'm a bright 12-year-old, then, like, I'm a CEO.
Wow, okay. Big difference.
Show me the difference in the bridge between them. Because if you can't explain it simply and with authority, the idea might get lost. This helps you master both.
Simplicity and authority. Got it.
Yeah.
We're nearing the end. Number 6.
The decision drill. This is for when you're at a crossroads, feeling a bit unsure about the next step.
That critical moment.
Yeah. Instead of just asking for the answer, you prompt. Before I act on this, what are the 5 toughest questions a brilliant mentor would ask me?
Ooh, tough questions.
Make me think harder, not faster. It's like having ChatGPT act as your own wise advisor, pushing you to really reflect and choose the better path.
Think harder, not faster. Love that. Okay, final one. Number 7.
Last but not least, the system architect. This is about building something sustainable.
beyond just the idea itself.
Right. If you're creating a process, maybe a new workflow, or even a product, you ask, design a simple, repeatable system I can use to scale or automate this using AI, delegation, or smarter workflows.
So building something that works without you constantly pushing it.
Exactly. It's about creating leverage for yourself, using AI or other smart methods to make things run smoothly and scale up.
Wow, okay. So those are the 7 shifts. Role reversal, thought refiner, blind spot detector, mental model generator, clarity splitter, decision drill, and system architect.
That's the set.
So wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway for you, the listener? The core message of the shift lens seems really clear.
Yeah, I think it boils down to this.
Yeah,
It's not really about getting fancier outputs from the AI itself.
right.
It's about improving the input, your input, shifting how you ask, how you think, and ultimately how you create with these tools.
Shifting the way you ask, think, and create.
Hmm.
That's powerful.
And maybe a final thought to leave you with. Just imagine for a second, if you could permanently upgrade how you think, how you plan, how you lead, just by changing your perspective, your lens, when you use AI.
Hmm.
How could that change your path, your trajectory? It's quite profound when you think about it.
It really is something to consider. And look, if you want to explore this more, you can download the Shift Lens as a PDF. It's on Mike Sade's website.
It's a great resource.
Yeah, we'll put the link right up on screen for you, and it'll be in the description too. Definitely check it out.
Worth the read.
So next time you open up ChatGPT, maybe pause for a second. Don't just ask a question. Try shifting the lens.
Give one of these shifts a try.
See what happens. Thanks for tuning in to The Deep Dive. We'll catch you on the next one.